Hey there, I am on my new property. It has been a busy few weeks since I saw you last. I'm over here by the main gates on this property that I bought to start my cow farm. As you can see, I made a lot of money with the dirt clearing in October, and I went ahead and just bought it. I've cleared all the sand off of this property with my tractor over here and this forage pickup tool that I bought that is similar to what the city owns. And I'm ready to get going with the, I'm thinking I might plow this month and see if I can get a grass crop in before winter really sinks in. That would be ideal. So then we can get some grass growing and be ready to feed some cows in the spring. I've got my wheel loader over here. As you can see, the ground is a little bit uneven. So really I ought to have an excavator or something to flatten this out. But I have a wheel loader, so that's what I'm going to try to use. So I'm going to be working on, smoothing everything out and getting this ready. Thinking I'll put the building on this end, and then further up will be the grass area for the field. So I'm excited. But before I do that, I've actually got another appointment coming up in about 20 minutes. I've been looking into that newspaper clipping that I got, and we're gonna, off screen, I'm gonna go talk to some people about the individual who got arrested and see what I can find out. I may or may not actually leave this part of the video in. I can edit this out if it turns out I don't want to share the information, but yeah, that's what my plan is. So I'm gonna get in here in the tractor, very dirty now, after clearing all that dirt and sand, and go have that conversation, and I'll let you know what I find out. I'm really curious. Well, I'm kind of at a loss for what to say now. I've been meeting with some people about the man who got arrested. I confirmed it was about the graffiti I've been talking about, the aliens exist stuff. I'm over here near Gate 3, and you can see Old Town over the walls. If I go a little further up the road here, there's a pretty clear view. The farmers who farm this area, they see this view all the time. The people who live in that little farm community back there, there's a little co-op back there, see those buildings all the time. There's another little community of people up there that have the same view, and it's not even far up the hill to the sawmill and the animal dealer up in this direction. A lot of people see this view over the city walls. It's very easy to believe that somebody who sees this view all the time might have seen something. That seems to be what led to the graffiti that I caught on video and got this guy arrested. I'm really torn about whether to talk about this, but his sister really didn't want me to say anything. I should be very clear, his family just wants to keep this quiet, wants to get through whatever process is involved here, and put this behind them. But there are other people in his life that want the truth to be known. I don't want to get his family in trouble. They're very opposed to me talking about this. But other people think it's important. Alright. Well, his name is Javon. Do not forget that name. He's been arrested. I haven't been able to see him. In fact, nobody has been able to see him. His family hasn't. His friends haven't. His special significant other hasn't. As far as his family is concerned, he's disappeared. I've tried to go over to the Frontier Security Station and get some more information, use some contacts I have there. Nothing. I can't find out anything. It was a fluke that the article even happened. The arrest report is on file, it's public record, but nothing after that. I can't find out where he was taken. I don't know why nobody has been able to see him. He has been disappeared. That's not something that happens. I might get in trouble for talking about this. I know there are people out there watching these videos, and me raising awareness of the fact that this guy got disappeared. Javon got disappeared. For spraying graffiti about aliens existing. Now, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what happened. I spoke with a lot of people about him. He was not a troublemaker. He is a farmer. He works out here in this little co-op. And people who know him, like him, said he had a big heart. They have a lot of respect for him. I talked to some of the businesses in town who deal with this co-op, and they know Javon. They said he's a great guy. Nobody can think of anything else he might have done to put him on the radar of anyone in charge who might have wanted to disappear him. It had to be that graffiti. It had to be. No one will tell me that. The owners of the bowling alley didn't press charges. The owners of the office building where I found that graffiti didn't press charges. There's no reason for this to have happened. But it did. I feel like I'm responsible for this by posting about it in my videos. I feel like it's my fault that this guy, Javon, this person who had a family, is going through whatever he's going through right now. My fault. My big mouth. I did that. And now I'm calling on all of you city dwellers. Say his name. Make a big deal about this. This is not okay. We need to get answers. We need to find out what happened to Javon. Why was he arrested? Nobody pressed charges. It doesn't make any sense. There's something bigger going on here. We need to demand answers. You need to help me. I have some ideas about next steps, but I don't want to say anything on camera. I'm not sure they'll even let me post this video talking about this and encouraging people to start asking questions. Who knows, maybe it'll even get taken down. So I'm going to not give you any more information about what my next steps are going to be, but I'm not letting this stand like this. I have to do something about this. I guess I'll see you all later. I don't even know what to tell you about what's happened, so I'm just gonna drive by here. That's my new property. I was digging to flatten things out, and I found something. Check it out. I'm afraid to stop here. All these trucks and police tape and this stupid tent. Oh gosh. I can't even tell you. Okay. This has been the weirdest month I've had ever out here in the frontier. I was digging. I was flattening that out to, I just want to go drive past it again. It's awful. To prepare the plot for the cow barn that I want to have put up there. And I hit something with the front end loader. I started digging some more. It was a skeleton. I can't tell you what it was. I have no idea what it was. It was massive. I've never seen anything like that. And whatever it wasn't like any, I mean, I've just said, I've never seen anything like it. There was bones I don't recognize. There was remains of what looked like some sort of exoskeleton that was slowly breaking down. It was just, it was so weird. I do not have the words to describe it. I truly don't. When I found it, I took a lot of pictures, and I was going to post to try to find out if anybody had any idea what it was, but it was just too weird. It was too weird. I knew. So I sent one of the pictures to Leo. He's the person I trust the most in Frontier Security. And that kicked off a whole bunch of stuff. That property has been seized now. Immediately, that place was swarming with these black trucks and vans and people in these white suits, fully enclosed, like hazmat suits or something. They won't let anyone near that place anymore. I've been told my deed of ownership of that place is going to be invalidated. My purchase of that property is going to be canceled like it never happened. The some entity, I don't know if it's the city or Frontier Security, is seizing that property. I wish I could show you what I saw, but when I sent that photo off to Leo and all this stuff started happening, Frontier Security showed up, they took my phone, they removed all the camera, photos, everything. Every photo I've taken, they removed all of them. Not just of that, but everything. I lost control of my cloud account for a while. They had to sanitize it to make sure there was nothing else in the account that was classified, I guess. They wouldn't talk to me about it. They just started doing all this stuff without any explanation. It's been days now. I keep driving past that place and they're still doing stuff over there. I don't know what. At night they have it all lit up. During the day, they've got all these trucks around. It's just wild. I haven't heard any more from Leo. I can't pick up my front end loader, or not my front end loader, the wheel loader. I can't pick up the wheel loader that I had over there that I was excavating with. The bucket got dinged up with whatever it was I hit. And they were talking about doing something with the bucket. I don't know. Maybe the tires have to be replaced. I think I'll get it back eventually, but they're not being very forthcoming with the information. So I have no idea where this leaves me, aside from the fact that that is such a bizarre thing I still haven't begun to process. I don't know what it could have been. I feel so weird saying this. It had to not be something I've seen before. It couldn't have been a cow or an elephant or I don't know what else is that big. It was huge. And the structure was all wrong. Nothing has an exoskeleton like that. That's not... It is the definition of the word alien. I saw it. It's right there. Under that tent. I don't know what Javon was thinking when he sprayed that graffiti around. I don't know what he knew. I don't know what anybody else out there in the co-op knows who can see Old Town every night. I don't know. But I can tell you now that graffiti is real. Whatever I saw over there. That wasn't anything I've ever seen before in a history book on Earth. I don't know what to do now. I don't have the money to buy any of these properties immediately around me. I've lost 2/3 of November at this point. I was gonna set up the grass area over there for cows. I don't know what this means about my plans to set up with cows. I don't know what this means about me being out here in the frontier. Like, what? I saw something. Those sounds. This is not a hoax. This is real. It's real. What am I doing out here? I don't know. I have to figure out something. A lot of things. Do I stay? Do I go back to the city where I've got those thick walls and all those buildings? If I do, what happens to all the people? The population is growing faster than we're expanding our food sources. The rationing is only going to get worse. And there's a lot of stupid stuff about everything I grow out here having to be clearly marked now, and is the stuff I grow even safe, is it? I mean, if that skeleton is over there. Oh my god. What I hit. And that field back there, my cultivator. I told you, the cultivator, I damaged some of these tines when I was cultivating that field. I had to replace them. Rachel helped me. We actually got to play with the plasma cutter, which was really cool to cut them off. They're not welded on, but I couldn't... Anyway, it doesn't matter. I broke those. Those are not tiny things. Hitting something in that field back there. Are there more of those things? Are they all over out here? I don't know what to tell you all. I don't know if anybody's going to let me publish this video. It was bad enough when I was just talking about Javon getting disappeared, but now all this other stuff. This is like proof. So much proof. Surely Frontier Security is not going to let me release this. Why would they do that? I have to try. People should know what's going on. I don't know what's going on yet, but people should know. Oh, look. There they are. If I do keep making these videos, how long until I get disappeared?